Good evening, baseball fans. You are tuning into Houston Astros Network, and we are here at Minute Maid Park for Game 3 of the 2014 ALDS. The Astros have a 2-0 lead over the Oakland Athletics in this series, and tonight they have a chance to sweep the Oakland Athletics and advance to the AL Championship Series. There you see the Oakland manager, Bob Melvin. Let's take a look at the lineup that he put together for today's matchup. Leading things off in center field, Craig Gentry. Batting second, playing second, Ben Zobrist. Batting third, playing third, Josh Donaldson. And in the cleanup spot, playing first base, is Brandon Moss. On the mound today for the Astros is the veteran left-hander, the ex-Cy Young winner, Johan Santana, who went 4-6 on the season with 5.23 ERA. Not the Cy Young stats we're used to seeing, but he's getting the nod for the Astros in this one. 1-2 count here on Craig Gentry. Here's the kick. And the pitch from Santana, and Craig Gentry swings through that one. He sends him down. Throw that one around, boys, as that's one out on the strikeout here by Johan Santana. 0-2 count here in the second baseman, Ben Zobrist. Here's the kick. And the pitch from Santana as it's a slider on the bottom half of the zone as that froze Zobrist. Throw that one around. 2 strikeouts on the day already. Flip things around to the bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup that manager Bo Porter put together. Leading things off, playing left field, Juan Pierre. Batting second, playing second, Jose Altuve. Batting third and playing first, Kendrys Morales. And in the cleanup spot, the DH, Chris Carter. On the mound today for the Astros is Scott Kazmir, the ex-Tampa Bay Ray. 15-9 on the season with a 3.66 ERA and 178 strikeouts. Make his way to the plate now for the Astros with 2 outs. Kendrys Morales. Here's the kick and the pitch from Kazmir. Morales gives us one a ride down the left field line. That's going to be a base hit for the first baseman. Giving the Astros a base runner here in the bottom of the first. They are not going down easily, as Kazmir thought he had a 1-2-3 inning in the bag, but he did not. Chris Carter, the big bat, up at the plate now. 2-1 count on him. Kazmir. He deals. And Chris Carter gives this one a ride. That's deep right field. That's gonna be out of the ballpark. That carried over the fence. Chris Carter, home run here in the bottom of the first inning. 2-run shot. You enjoy that jog around the bases, big fella, as you just gave your Houston Astros team a 2-0 lead here in Game 3 of the ALDS. Bo Porter and his Astros have got to be happy about that one, giving them an early lead in this one. 0-1 count on Yoenis Cespedes. Here's the kick. And the pitch from Santana, as that's going to be lined down the left field line past Todd Frazier. Pierre's going to run up against the wall on that one, thrown to the cutoff man, but not before Cespedes heads into second, standing up. That's a leadoff double for the Oakland Athletics. 0-1 count on the ex-Astro, Jed Lowry. Santana deals. And that one's ground up the middle to Dexter Fowler in center. He's going to field this one. He's going to fire home. And the throw is just not in time as Cespedes slides in. Now we've got a 2-1 ball game now. 0-0 count here on the catcher, Derek Norris. Santana getting set. And the pitch. And that one's grounded right to the shortstop, Villar. He flips to second, fires the first. That's a 6-4-3 double play to the end of the inning. The Astros come out of that one with a 2-1 lead after the RBI single from Jed Lowry. Up at bat now for the Astros is the catcher, Mike Zunino. Kazmir getting set. Here's the kick. And the pitch, as Zunino gives us one a ride in the left field line, and that one's going to be right into the glove of the Cuban Missile in left field, Yoenis Cespedes. He's going to catch that one at the end of the inning. We've still got a 2-1 ball game here, Astros lead. Santana worked with an 0-1 count here on Josh Reddick. He kicks and fires. That one's going to be grounded up the middle for a base hit. Josh Reddick's got himself a base hit here in the top of the third inning. Santana worked with a 1-2 count here with runner on second on Ben Zobrist. Here comes the pitch. That one's going to be lined into the right center gap. That one's going to head up against the wall. Dexter Fowler is going to get to that one. He's going to fire into the cutoff man, but not before. That's an RBI double by Ben Zobrist. That drives in Josh Reddick. Cans full here on Brandon Moss. Santana deals. That's going to be up in the zone, taken for a ball. Take your base, Brandon Moss. Left fielder Jonas Cespedes at the plate now. Santana deals. That's going to be grounded to the shortstop. Villar, as he ranges to his left, fires the first. That's a nice play by the shortstop to end the inning. Pick things back up in top of the fourth. Santana kicks, fires on Alberto Callaspo, and he trickles that one past the diving glove of Jose Altuve at second. That's going to be a base hit for Alberto Callaspo. 0-1 count here on the catcher, Derek Norris. The kick and the pitch from Santana as Norris gives us one a ride into left center field. Fowler's ranging back to the wall, and he covered a lot of ground on that one to make that play. As the runner is going to head back to first, he's not able to tag up. Josh Reddick at the plate now for the Athletics. Santana getting set. He deals. That one's going to be given a ride into deep right field. But Springer is going to camp under this one right in front of the warning track as he puts that one away to end the top of the fourth inning. We are heading to the bottom half of the fourth as we are still tied 2-2 in this one. Carter's dug himself into a hole here. He's got a 0-2 count in him with one out. Here's the kick. And the pitch from Kazmir as Carter rinds this one in the right center gap. That one's going to rattle up against the wall. Carter's going to round first. He's heading for second. The cutoff man, that's going to line past him. That drags the first baseman off the bag. It's a stand-up double for Chris Carter. 0-1 count now on the third baseman, Todd Frazier. Kazmir getting set. He kicks, fires. That one's going to be lined in the right center gap once again. Carter's going to round third, head home. That's going to be an RBI stand-up double for the third baseman, Todd Frazier. That gives us the Astros a 3-2 lead here. Pick things back up in the bottom of the sixth inning. 2 outs in the inning. Chris Carter up the plate now. Kazmir kicks, fires, and Chris Carter gives us one a ride in a deep left field. If that stays fair, it's a home run, and it did! It barely traveled to the fence, and it barely stayed fair. But Chris Carter, take your second jog around the bases, as you now have 2 home runs in this ball game, and you have given your Astros a 4-2 lead over the Oakland Athletics here in Game 3 of the AL Division Series. Coming into pitch now for Oakland, out of the bullpen is the right-hander Ryan Cook. 2 appearances so far in the playoffs, 0-1 record with a 1.80 ERA and 5 innings pitched. 1-0 count here on the shortstop, Jonathan Villar. Cook getting set. He kicks, fires, and Villar gives us one a ride into deep right field. That one's going to get back to the track, and it's only to the track as Reddick's able to put that one away for the third out of the inning. Ryan Cook comes in the ballgame in the 7th, and he's able to shut the door, keeping the lead only 4-2 here for the Astros. Looks like Bo Porter wants to give Santana the capability of getting a complete game here as he swings through that one. That's a strikeout. Jonas Cespedes heads back to the bench. Throw that one around. That's 1 out here in the top of the 9th, and they are 2 outs away from moving on to the ALCS. 0-2 count now on Jed Lowry. Santana kicks, fires, and he swings to the 2-seamer down and away. That's strike 3. That's 2 outs. They are 1 out away from clinching the ALDS. Santana kicks, fires. That one's popped up to George Springer in right field. He camps under that one, and he catches it. That's out number 3 of the ball game as the Houston Astros have swept the Oakland Athletics here in the ALDS. They won 3 straight ball games. Santana pitches an amazing game, a complete game here to close out the series as his team all piles on top of him. The Oakland Athletics they cannot be happy with themselves. They came into this one the favorites. They won the AL West. The Astros had to beat the Angels to even get to this spot in a 1-game wildcard playoff. And they beat the Angels. They tore through those Angels like they were nothing. And they tore through the Athletics. Not as much. They did sweep them, but the games were mostly close. Take things down to the field now as the player of the game is Chris Carter, the first baseman. 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, and a double with 3 runs in the ball game as his team celebrates around him as they know they are going to the AL Championship Series. And with that being said, it's going to wrap things up here at Minute Maid Park. Don't forget to take a look at the box score on your way out, and don't forget to tune in next time here on Houston Astros Network, as we're going to be covering Game 1 of the ALCS against the Tampa Bay Rays. Good evening, baseball fans. You are tuning in to Houston Astros Network, and we are here at O.Co Coliseum as our hometown Astros travel to the East Bay to take on the Oakland Athletics. And the Astros lead this ALDS game in Game 2. They have a 1-0 lead in the series.